Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm turning my friend Anna into a pretty pink princess. So in the black bowl I have Wild Orchid from Pravana, in the pink bowl is Magenta, and in the yellow bowl is Neon Pink. A little shout out to my school, little Graham Webb. I actually also used Violet, and I wanted like a shot of Violet at the nape of her head and just some random pieces, and then I got confused because my gloves were dirty and then I was gonna go into the pink and it would just be really confusing. But so what I did was I kept a towel on hand so that I can just continuously just wipe off all the color when I'm transitioning into a different color. So at the base of her hair, she's actually been pre-lightened and she has about an inch of roots. So what I wanted to do was, I knew that the Pravana would not really color her roots at all because she's like at a level 7. So what I did was I just took the deepest color other than the violet, which is the Wild Orchid, and I started at her root and feathered it down and just used kind of like a smudging method. This is not really like a balayage ombre or anything, it's really just a smudge, like a color melt. So what I'm doing is I'm doing that throughout her whole head first. I like to stick with, when I'm using like 3 or 4 different colors, I like to stick with the first color or one color first, just to make it easier on me, so I'm like, oh wait, which color is next, unless it's like, you know, a bright green to a yellow to a blue kind of thing. But I think this is just easier, you don't have to go back and keep rinsing out your gloves or washing out your gloves. So after that I go back with the what is this? This is magenta, and in the magenta I did put a dollop of the Wild Orchid in there just to give it some depth, and then I actually ended up putting the hot pink, neon pink, right into the ends. I felt like the colors were similar enough for me to just blend. So just make sure you guys cover everything and make sure all the roots are covered. I think this is a really easy method just to blend everything out. It's really simple to do. Once you just get the color on, you smudge it a little bit, and you see my client's very comfortable in my chair there. But just make sure you guys are saturating the whole hair, and let me tell you, if you guys don't and you guys go back after the end and realize that after you shampoo and blow dried everything that you missed a few spots, it gets really annoying when you do that, because you have to go back, reapply the color, and re-rinse her hair, and her hair is completely wet, and then you have to blow dry again. It's so annoying. But anyways, so towards the front I am adding some darker pieces. I left a few chunks out when I did the Wild Orchid because I was thinking of doing more darker or bigger chunks there, but I ended up wanting to just do it towards the ends. So I'm using violet at the ends, and what you guys want to do is not put them next to the light pink because it will fade onto it and then you guys have like bleeding. So that's what I really don't like, and you see me keep disappearing because I am constantly rinsing off my hands or just towel drying off my hands because I don't want to get that dark purple onto where the pink is. And this method is all about smudging, so you can't really smudge something with like other color on your hands. So yeah, you see me here really smudging and really mixing in the colors. This way I can saturate the whole hair and the whole section, and also the fact that it just gets everything perfectly smooth and very blended, which is one of the main things about this. You see, I keep having to go back and smudging because what I'm doing is I got a little bit of like some darker pieces in there. But yeah, so anyways, this is what it looks like with the color all on. I went back and added some purple to her roots just to see if that would take anything or if that would get her roots just a little bit darker. So I did it just down the part just to see if it worked. But yeah, so here you guys have it. This is the end result. I am so in love with this look. It is so vibrant and so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with the Pravana neons. This is what her hair looks like, just pulled up in a bun. Remember, we did the darker pieces at the nape, and when she pulls her hair up in a ponytail or a bun, this is the effect that it gives. And here I just wanted to show you guys where all the different color placements and how it looks after. So a braid is definitely really great for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.